Hello and welcome everyone, I am CS Gilmore and this is Fallout Shelter, the PC version. It was originally for the, an app for your phone, but now they have it also available on the Steam store. It's a free game. There are in-app purchases, but I've heard that there's issues with that because they're consumables, so they're one-use only type purchases. So if your game crashes and your save becomes corrupted, then you lose them. So yeah, just if you buy anything, go in with that warning, you may lose it. And good luck ever getting that sorted out. Otherwise, this is the main screen. You can exit down here at the bottom right. I've got a vault going right now, but that's just was my personal playing to kind of get the hang of things. If you click on this bottom left signal here, it takes you to their website. Up here is for options, like whether you want a windowed mode or full screen, control sound and music, screenshot ability, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to vault list though, create a new vault. Now you have to determine the ID of your vault. Choose carefully because once you select an ID, it can't be changed. So, you can choose the number of your vault. It'll automatically generate one like it just did, but you can then select it and make it whatever you want. I'm just gonna go with 666 for fun. And also, there's two game modes, basically difficulties. There's normal. Everyone starts at level 1, I believe. You don't have any weapons or anything, you have to go find them and collect them, but you know, it's a bit easier. If someone falls down, gets killed, you can revive them. I'm gonna play on survival mode though, which is playing on, instead of normal, you play on hard. Vault-Tec priority alert. We have detected that you have opted into our most rigorous and hazardous social experiment yet, survival mode. In survival mode, your vault will face deadlier threats. The need for resources will be greater, and you won't be able to revive dead dwellers. What's more, once you proceed along this course, there's no going back, as there's no time to perform a complete psychological evaluation. Vault-Tec will have to assume you're in complete control of your faculties, and fully understand the ramifications of this choice. Good luck, Overseer. Create Vault. Congratulations, Vault-Tec has selected you to be the Overseer of Vault 666. The Vault keeps people safe from the dangers of the wasteland. As Overseer, your job is to expand and maintain the Vault while keeping your dwellers safe and happy. Each room has a special attribute it uses. Assign dwellers with the best special to make them happy and produce extra resources. Performance report. Vault-Tec will give you a daily rating based on your performance. Remember to keep your dwellers happy and do a great job. Please stand by. Rooms run on power. Dwellers, create history, battle, use them wisely. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff. Welcome to your new vault, Overseer. Let's introduce you to the basic concepts. Let's build a room. Click on the hammer icon to open the build menu. We'll build a power generator that will produce power. Click on the power room. Rooms require power to function. Click again to confirm. I'm going to put the power room. We need dwellers to make the power generator produce power. Look, new dwellers have shown up at the vault door. Let's look at the stats of a dweller. Click on a dweller to see their info. You can see the dweller's special stats. This info tells you where a dweller can be used most effectively. To assign the dweller, click and hold on the dweller and then drag them to a room. Try assigning this dweller to the power generator room you just built. So this guy's a strength of 5, which works well in the power generator. And you move this person in even though their special isn't so good for it just right now. I'll probably have to find a better place for him in a bit. But anyway, it's really cool that, good that I got a guy with a skill of 5 in any of his specials, because usually they're lower. The average is 2 or 3. Now that dwellers are working, the room will start producing resources. Double click on the room to take a closer look. If you're in dire need of extra resources, you can use the rush mode. Click the rush button to open the rush menu. So yeah, you can, there's a chance of incident, but you get a bunch of bonus XP, a little bit of caps, and some bonus energy or whatever resource the room produces if you rush it successfully. If you fail, then things go wrong, and you can usually have to deal with like putting out a fire or dealing with the attack of like rad roaches or something. Great, you've successfully completed your first rush and collected caps. Let's build a second room. Diner. That's very important. I kind of need food. I'll put the diner here. Now let's build one more room. Water treatment. This time you need a water treatment room which will produce water. Awesome. Great work. Here's some food and water to start your vault. Look at the meters to keep track of your resources needs. So yeah, these meters here are where I need. Like, look, more dwellers have shown up at the vault door. Sorry, 1 second. Now that you know the basic rules of the overseer role, keep expanding your vault. Just remember to keep your dwellers alive and happy. Good luck. Harder than it sounds. Okay. And kind of, if you want to do it quickly, you can just run them over and like, okay, so this guy's one stronger than the person currently working there. Let's see, let's find a better place for her. She has good perception. You go work there. You go work there. You there. You just come in here, I guess, for now, so you're in and out of the wasteland. Complete objectives to earn caps. Objectives can be found by clicking the ribbon icon in the Pip-Boy menu. So you can open up this menu, click here, and you get these different setups here. So these will get more complicated as the game progresses, but you get some basic starter ones. And some of them occasionally will be able to give you different things. A lot of them give you caps. A couple will give you Nuka-Cola, which allows you to speed up certain activities. And successfully rush a room. That'll give me a lunchbox, which I can open to get a bunch of, like a pack of items. And those are the sort of things you could like buy in the shop. You can send dwellers to explore the wasteland, drag a dweller outside of the vault, and give them supplies to start their adventure. I'm not going to do that just yet, because first things first, I'm going to try to rush a room. You only have a 35% chance of things going wrong, so pretty good chance I'll be okay, but seems I didn't have things go right. Disasters occur when a rush fails or randomly in any room. Yeah, sometimes they just happen randomly. Dwellers in the room automatically fight the disaster. Dwellers lose health while fighting a disaster. If dwellers fail, the disaster spreads to nearby rooms. Or if you don't have anyone in that room to counter it, then it can also go bad pretty quick. Because then it'll just spread to other rooms, and like, it can spread to multiple rooms, and it just gets out of hand pretty quick. Okay, now I've got that. You just earned a lunchbox. Select the lunchbox icon in the Pip-Boy menu to open your lunchbox or purchase additional lunchboxes. Yeah, all good stuff, but I'm not planning on purchasing any lunchboxes. I'm not one of those people that usually spends money on games. If I spend money on a game, it's because I really like it. I got some energy, some caps, some junk, which is Wonder Glue. That'll be important later, as I understand it, for creating things, like once I can build a workshop. But I have to get a lot more vault dwellers for that. Sturdy Wasteland Gear. Now that's an outfit that I can equip, and it looks like it's really good. Ooh, a pet. German Pointer. ×2 rad healing speed. That sounds useful. Upgrade your production rooms to produce more resources. Select the arrow icon in the lower right corner to upgrade a room. So yeah, you can upgrade a room, and that will make it so it produces more, or like be able to, I don't know, it usually like produces more, can contain more, like increases your storage for that resource, all sorts of good stuff. Anyway, you come on in. You just used the last available space for dwellers in the vault. Build more living quarters to accommodate more dwellers. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade my places right now. Right now I'm just going to focus more on expanding. So there. Now I have more room for dwellers. Male and female dwellers within living quarters have a chance of making babies. Oh good, he came with a gun. That's useful. Oh wait, no. I'm playing on survival. When you play on survival, everyone starts at level 5 and everyone has a basic BB gun, I think. I forgot about that. So survival gives you a little bit of a fighting chance. But let's see here. So you go on up here. You go in there. You go up there from here. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna start breeding my survivors, since that way Merge rooms can hold more dwellers, so they produce more resources. And so they'll sit in here and talk for a long while and eventually move on with things. She's not happy, probably because it's her ability, agility. Isn't probably because of the failed rush that happened recently. Anyway, so yeah, and see, after a while they'll eventually go run into the back, and then they come back out. You can send them both back to work. The woman will be, you can tell when a woman's pregnant because they'll be wearing a big yellow sweater for some reason, just as a way of identifying characters, I guess, that way. And they can still work, but they won't fight, and won't fight disasters either. So like, they become less helpful in some ways, in some circumstances, but then after about roughly 3 or so hours, you should be able to build additional storage rooms or upgrade your existing storage rooms to get more space. Nah, I don't feel like building storage rooms right now. But yeah, anyways. Oh, that's not good. See, random event. Didn't even have anything go wrong there, just went and happened. Need more dwellers for your vault? Try assigning dwellers to living quarters and see if magic happens. Blah blah blah. Already done that. Just waiting. And yeah, once the dweller becomes pregnant, about 3 or so hours later, they'll give birth. And then another 3 hours later, the children will become adults and actually be able to do stuff. So you don't want to expand too many people at once because it will strain your resources. You have to balance out how many resources you can produce with how many dwellers you have and other things like that. And I'm gonna be wanting to get someone sent out into the wasteland here pretty quick. Endurance, huh? Well, I'll equip him with that. You can equip items and weapons and use Radaway and Stimpaks from the Dweller Information panel. Yep. So what are my objectives right now? Collect food, collect water, send Dweller into the wasteland. Okay, you go up here and keep this running while I'm gonna have this guy run out into the wasteland. Have him take his pet with him. So you go run off. I don't have anything to equip him with, unfortunately, so yeah, I'm just gonna send him out to explore. And something to keep in mind with this game: sending people out into the wasteland. Be sure to not just leave them out there, because they will die if they are out there too long. They take rad damage, they take other sorts of damage just from running around out in the wasteland, fighting battles and other stuff, because they do automatically. And this game is designed, remember, this is originally designed as an app for a phone. Level up one dweller. Okay, I have to wait for someone to level up first. But, yeah, this was originally designed for an app for a phone, with the idea you'd come back and check on him. So, while he's out, like, if I quit the game right now, this guy will keep going, this time will keep going up, and so he'll keep taking damage and everything as time goes on. So if I leave him out there, he will literally go until he dies. Or so I understand it. I haven't actually run someone to death so far. But, yeah. So, if you're going to be away from the game for a while, make sure you recall people that you don't think are going to be living long enough while you're gone. Especially if you're going to be gone for several hours. I mean, they're good for usually a couple hours. But, yeah. So it uses a bit of real time here mixed in. So you can't just rush through this game. And you do have to be patient. Like, those 3 hours are literally 3 hours real time. And, yeah, so I'll have to come back to this game later once they become pregnant in order for them to give birth. And then come back after 3 hours or play for 3 hours for the kids to grow up. Stuff like that. And, but they won't give birth. Once they're pregnant, they won't give birth until I come back. And if you're at your living cap, right now I have a cap of 18, then they'll just remain pregnant. Doesn't bother them at all with the game setup. And they also have a setup where you can't have incestuous relationships, which I find a pretty good idea. It also makes sense in a lot of other ways, like genetic wise even. So, oh, someone arrived. Hello, new person. Where to put you? Well, come here. Let me pick you up and drop you in here somewhere. Okay, let's go there. Okay. So, yeah. But, like, you can't have parents making babies with children, or children, like, brother and sister with each other, that sort of thing. They'll just, and say if you take them up to the living quarters, then they'll just be like, hey, it's nice to hang out with family. These two don't seem to be doing anything. Those two are working on talking and everything. I'm gonna have her go back here. Maybe that'll help cheer her up. Working in there a bit. Let's have you come on up here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I messed it up. And you see, you can do that, because people will cycle out if you load too many of them into the room at once. Ah, well. What was your ability? Perception. You should go over here, then. Okay. That'll work. That place is catching fire a lot. And yeah, you can see my supplies are getting kind of low. Now, I can boost things up a bit. I could upgrade the rooms so they produce more. Also, you can, with like living quarters and these food generation, power generation, water generation areas, you can build multiple rooms next to each other and they connect. Up to 3 rooms. So, water treatment, let's build another one of those. And see, now they've become one bigger room, and I can connect one more there. And if these were level 2, if this one was level 2 and this one was level 1, they would not connect until both of them were the same level. These are just some things I've picked up over time as I've played it. What else do I need? Diner, another one. And the more rooms you have, the quicker it drains your power. Oh, I'm having a lot of dwellers show up. Oh, what to do with you? You can go help out in the power room. And each room, like this segment here with the power room, I can only have up to 2 people in it. So each room section makes it so I can have 2 more people in there. So, like, my water treatment could have 4 people right now, and if I add another place, it can have up to 6 people working at a time. And so that's how they balance out the systems, really. Alright, let's rush this and try to produce a bit more. There we go. And yeah, get some XP, get some cap bonuses. It's all good. But the more rushing you do, the more chance of failure you have, and that just continues to build up. And it'll go down with time. With time, eventually the percentage chance of things going wrong will drop down. I don't think it drops ever below 30%. I could be wrong there. Ah, man, survivor difficulty is so much harder. Like, those are rad roaches. Those are the most basic of enemies, and my guys are already pretty beat up. I need to get more people as soon as I can, because I have to have a certain amount in order to build certain rooms. Next, once I get 12, I can make the storage room, and once I get 14, I'll be able to make the med bay, and that's what I want. Because the med bay, I can make stim packs there, which are basically healing, and I need that. For now, though, I just have to work on keeping everyone alive and healthy. So let's go build another power generator. There we go. That should help. And you see, like, that went down, but that's partly because the storage went up, too. Oh, another person. Yeah, I'm having a lot of people arrive. I think that's because I'm in survival, because I didn't have nearly as many people just pop up in other places. Yeah, okay, he'll be happier in one of those areas. Okay. Ah, man, more stuff going wrong. I think that's why they start you with at least basic weaponry. Is because they know things are going to go wrong more often, just randomly. And so you're going to have more trouble with people having to fight right at the start. In the standard game, normal game, it's much less problematic. So like now I can make a storage room. That'll allow me to store more items like, well, let me see here. Here you can manage this. You can see and manage all the weapons and outfits. I don't have any that I don't have equipped. One thing of junk. Junk is used to craft weapons and outfits in the workshop rooms. I won't be able to build those for a long time. So yeah, I recommend sending someone out into the wasteland right away, as soon as you can. Anyway, once you get at least that first lunchbox and hopefully have some stuff to equip them with so that they're better ready to go. And I'm gonna leave him out there for a while. He doesn't have anything to heal or cure radiation problems with him, so I will want to come back in a while and make sure he doesn't die. But he doesn't take damage super fast either. A chest. Really wish I could pick the lock. I bet there's some great stuff inside. And yeah, they'll just go through these different scenarios and everything. And yeah. So like, detected a terrifying Yalgia. I'm not sure how to say that one. It's not a creature I'm familiar with from the games all that much. But yeah, they'll get into battles, usually take a little bit of damage, gain a lot of XP. So like he didn't take any damage that time, but he gained 200 XP for killing it. Awesome. Your vault needs a steady supply of power, food, and water to run properly. If you run low on any of these resources, the bars at the top of the screen will turn red. When low on power, rooms will start shutting down. The rooms furthest away from the power room will shut down first. When low on food, dwellers start to lose health. When low on water, dwellers become irradiated. The required resource line on the resource bar shows your vault's current resource needs. Hint, the further above or below the required resource line your resources are, the greater the effect. So yeah, right now I'm low on food, which is not good. Let's use this, and hopefully I'll get a bunch of resources out of it. Got some water, okay, that's useful. Armored vault suit, that'll be useful. 500 caps, also good. Camera is drunk. Wayne Lane, oh, I got a really special survivor with some great abilities. Alright. Oh man, more stuff going on. Look at them, up there. Come on, get some more people up there to help out. You come on down here and... Let's see, you came with a suit on. No weapon though. Interesting. And I can't do any rush stuff until this disaster is taken care of. I guess it's a safety feature to make sure I don't end up burying myself under a bunch of disasters. Okay, now I need to assign you to a room. Let's assign you there. He'll produce a bunch of that. Got some food. And everyone is pretty beat up, which is bad. So I may have to start a new game before long in the normal mode to really show you more of the game, just because survival mode is hard. Very much so. Okay. Good. But it gives you a different experience, and I wanted to show you this one. Alright. Who has good agility? You have good agility mostly because of your outfit. I'm going to switch you into that for perception. Oh, I didn't realize that was one of my tasks. Sweet, another lunchbox. So, at first they give you a bunch of lunchboxes really easily just to help get you started. But later on it becomes less common. Oh, good, another person. High charisma, not bad. Agility and intelligence. Negative 6% crafting cost. Interesting. Pets can give your dwellers a boost. Rarer pets provide better bonus effects. Assigned pets like you equip weapons outfits. Make great companions for dwellers exploring the wasteland. Yep. Here's them going, hey, buy some stuff. I'm not going to. Limited to 1 per vault. But yeah, I'll show you the shop anyway. So like I could pay $5 and get that boost. But I could also buy Nuka-Cola to speed things up in some areas, buy a bunch of lunchboxes, pets, or Mr. Handy, which I don't know quite how that works. I think there's basically like a robot that works like a member of the vault. Can you come on in and help out here? Building a med bay allows your vault to produce stim packs and heal injured dwellers. Oh good, I can finally make that. Let's see, I'm gonna build an elevator. And then I'm going to build a med bay here. I want room for it to expand. Okay. And yeah, you see she's pregnant now. And the other one will be along shortly, looks like. Oh, you better get out of that room. You're about to die. You guys go up there and help. The other suits. Okay, this one apparently is only for men. You go down and help with that. Alright. You go there. Who had what abilities? There was, you have super crazy high intelligence. So you go down here, and she'll join you because she also has super high intelligence. So if I'm going to put those two in there because the higher their stat in the special of the room, the shorter time I have to wait for stuff to get built. And this is going to cost a lot to build up, to like upgrade. So I'd be better off probably just expanding it. I don't even have enough right now to do that. Okay. How's he doing? Your most important resource is power. The more rooms you build, the more power you need. If your power I can't speak apparently. If your power gauge turns red, rooms start shutting down. A shutdown room goes dark and won't produce resources. Assigning better dwellers or rushing the power rooms. Yep. I'm gonna try that. Yeah. Okay, you head down there and help out because they're about to have a fight. Oh, you gather and you gather. You get in there. Oh dear. There's Fred. You get up there. You get up there. Where did they go? Okay, so they left that room. Good. But they're all in this room. Okay. So that's not good. Build 2 or 3 of the same type of room next to each other. We'll merge them into a bigger version of the room. Yep. Basics. And yeah, the people who are pregnant, they can't fight, so having them equipped with weapons is kind of useless while they're pregnant, because they won't use them. But you can give them to other people. Easy enough. There's that, and where's the gear gun? I need to get some better weaponry. Because all I have right now is the very basics. Level up 1 dweller is still 1. Collect water, collect food. Okay. This is not good. Okay, a few more seconds I'll be able to get at least one person healed, hopefully. Because they're about to die. Charles Hancock is one I want to heal first, and then Janice, because she's second most hurt. Okay, so first things first, Charles Hancock, and heal. There, he's in much better condition now, and still not great, but much better. And yeah, I'm gonna rush that. Let's try to rush it again, just because I could really use more of those. Nope, I failed. Well, okay. We've already got 2 people down there, and they're in good health. Now, where's that other person who was near death? Let's heal her up. Okay. So yeah, a lot of this is balancing out where your characters are so that they're using their best skills and getting the most done. If you give them in the room where they're the happiest, then they produce more resources, stuff like that. Okay, you go up there. You're better than that one guy. And they'll swap out the lowest ability first. Oops. That's not quite what I meant to do. There we go. Okay, you switch over to there. Alright, let's get them sorted out. Good, good. So yeah, right now I'm low on food and I'm low on electrical, which is bad. Now the food and electrical will maintain while you're gone, as I understand it. It doesn't like go down, that I know of. I'm not quite sure how it works actually, but maybe they just automatically collect it while you're gone. So if you're breaking even, they'll stay breaking even. Anyway, let's make another power generator room, because apparently I need more power in order to keep everything else running. And doing good on water, so let's move some people out to help out elsewhere. Ah, come on. More rad roaches. Don't need more rad roaches. You get out of there, you're hurt. You get in there. Okay. Keep some people running around and get in there to help out. That's a lot of rad roaches. So yeah, this game may not go very well, and may not make it very far. He's not really finding much. So yeah, there's definite ups and downs to playing harder difficulties. Get out of there, you're about to die. Oh, you died. See? And this is what happens if people die. Oh. Also, I could automatically heal him. Yep, and he's dead. So you can remove his stuff. If you really want to remove the dead dweller, can't do anything else with him. So yeah, that's it on survivor mode. And this is not going well, not gonna really hold on to it. And then, like, anytime you recall them, it takes about half the time for them to get back. You can use Nuka-Cola to speed up their return time. I don't have A right now. So there's that. That's the basic setup on survivor mode. And obviously I need to practice at it, because I still don't do very good. So next episode, I'll start over with a new vault, but I'll do it on normal mode, and I'll show you the difference. It's huge. So much easier. Even though your characters all start at level 1 and don't have weapons to start off with. The difficulty level start off is so much different. And it makes the gameplay a lot easier. Let's just see what comes out of this first. What's wrong with it? That one. And there's a bunch of other keys here I'll get into in the other game. Actually, no, I know what I'll do. I won't start a new game next time. I'll actually use my other vault. That's playing on normal mode, and I've been going for a while. It's going pretty well. And that way I can show you a lot more stuff already without having to build through a bunch of the stuff I just showed you here in Survivor. Yeah, I think that'll work better. There. So yeah, that's how this game runs though. It's very interesting. Definitely a bit different. But yeah. I think that's it for this episode. You can go in here and check storage. I should really equip some of these things. So like, you're almost dead. Let's heal you. And give you some better equipment. And I'm not gonna put that on. Actually, that's the only equipment I have there, but I could equip this sawed-off shotgun. And you can see the stats are much better on this. So it'll do more damage and everything like that. But yeah, I think that's all I can show you right now though. There's this, so you can go in and check out each weapon and item. The best weapon in the world for a 10-year-old. And you can just sort through these. Better muzzle velocity and a tighter spread than the standard model. And there's different levels of weapons. There's standard, there's enhanced, and there's rusty. Rusty is like worse. Then there's the standard ones, then there's the enhanced. A standard vault suit modified for the rigors of the wastes. Junk. Great for making a full grain leather jacket. 2 heads means 2 hoods. Pets. fun stuff like that. Trapped in a well, she'll get help. It's a classic hunting dog, now adjusting nicely to subterranean life. And you get different dwellers. I'm guessing these are special ones. And yeah, that's the basics of the gameplay. Later on, you'll be able to get quests. I'll show those to you in the next episode because my other game, I've gotten far enough to be able to have the Overseer's office, which is another room, and that allows you to do quests. And quests are pretty awesome. They can take a lot of time, but I've got enough Nuka-Cola in the other one I can show you a quick mission. So yeah, I'll do that in the next episode. I'll show you my other game and how that's working. Everything else is just, you know, you can save and quit, stuff like that. So save and exit. And like you probably saw, oh, okay, I forgot that exits the game completely. If you just save, you can then go to the main menu and everything. But in my in the game, you can have up to 3 vaults at a time. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!